Poiko ila kolya ko bantale dukare home digital fm la radio app download android phone to wala device ol min kamta ko laptop aning computer kabona google play store aning apple store ye fanse woni na programol la kabal fansu radio to home digital fm wala su fm ila programol kanedang kabona home digital fm la app to hanibe dulal to mialon ko mobile network ko buka sembo soto je bake pour que mona fanyin app la abuka megabyte jamata ka boyla data to Home Digital FM, Jamala Kango.
Are you unable to tune into our radio frequency from where you live? Don't worry, the problem is over. Simply download Home Digital FM radio app on your Android phone or devices including laptops or computers from Google Play Store or App Store and enjoy listening to excellent broadcasts from your number one radio station in the Gambia, Home Digital FM, Su Radio. Don't miss your favorite programs from Home Digital FM app, even from whereas with limited mobile networks. In fact, using the app does not use much megabytes. Home Digital FM, the voice of the people.
su fekkee yaa ngi am jafe-jafe pour déglu suñ radio bi sa jafe-jafe jeex na downloadal home digital fm radio app bi si sa android phone bi wala si say device yu demee ni laptop wala computers bàyyi ko google play store wala apple store nga bànneexu si suñ programme yu neex yi si seen radio yu bopp home digital fm wala su fm bul mboote say programmes yu bàyyi ko home digital fm jaarale ko si suñ app bi soo nekkee sax si fànna yoo xam ne nag mobile network bi amu fa doole pour jëfandikoo suñ app bi du jël lu bari ci say megabytes. Home Digital FM, Batu askan gi.
Home Digital FM 99.9 in Brikama Town. For all the businessmen and women, move out of the darkness, follow the light. Come sell your business with us today. Home Digital FM, let your customers know what you're offering. Be on top of your competitors. Home Digital FM, we will help you stand out. Come advertise with us today for all your businesses. We offer live program coverage both on Facebook Live and on the radio. Exos to sell your products and services. The media is in control. Tell your customers when, where, and how to meet you through Home Digital FM. Don't worry. Do your business. We will sell you out. Call us today on 734-3125 or 200-5770 620-1413 766-8394. Home Digital FM. Follow the light. Digital FM 99.9 in Brikama Town. For all the businessmen and women, move out of the darkness, follow the light. Come sell your business with us today. Home Digital FM, let your customers know what you're offering. Be on top of your competitors. Home Digital FM, we will help you stand out. Come advertise with us today for all your businesses. We offer live program coverage both on Facebook Live and on the radio. Exos to sell your products and services. The media is in control. Tell your customers when, where, and how to meet you through Home Digital FM. Don't worry. Do your business. We will sell you out. Call us today on 734-3125 or 200-5770 620-1413 766-8394. Home Digital FM. Follow the light.
These are rules and regulations governing this country. Now, we have to copy this. This is our copy. So, you want to write your name, you sign and you date it.
What is 22?
Yeah. Photo is here. Yeah. But for this one, Mara, this one is fine. But the vote for it should not be there. So what you got? Okay, you have one. Okay, let me tell you. You write there, Mara sign, GMC.
But no vote for.
No vote for. That's combustion. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's okay. The symbol is fine. The symbol is here. That's okay.
But we can attach the picture and the symbol
Together, fine. You can cut it always. But if you cut it, that will be better for us.
No.
Yeah, please. Yeah, exactly. And you name it. Yeah, exactly.
Itinerary.
Itinerary. See.
What? Oh.
The last page. No, in fact, it's not a requirement per se. What you can do, have your time. If you are nominated already, you should submit this thing before the 13th. Because on the 14th, you're supposed to come here for that reconciliation. Yeah, so no need to rush. Huh?
That's the itinerary.
Itinerary.
Can you please sign this document?
Malan Sanya, right?
Second one.
Malan Sanya.
Yes, Malasani. As soon as we're ready here, your documents will be placed on the table for people to come and see. If there's any objection, we will let you know. Okay? Then we'll call you to come in to answer to any queries. If not, your list of nominees will also be verified. And as soon as that is completed without any objection, we will issue you with an acceptance.
3, proper management, proper usage of the resources in Combo South. These are the 3 target areas that I have.
Mr. Malang,
Yeah.
what are you going to, how are you going to deal with the issue of golden lead industry in Combo South that is raising a lot of controversy in this country right now?
Yeah, thank you very much. Golden lead industry definitely is a big disappointment. First of all, I am not anti-development. I am not anti-infrastructure whatsoever. But if you go to Carton now, You go to Gunjur, you go to Sanyang, all these villages where these factories are, you find it difficult to breathe. You find it difficult to breathe. Why? They are not managing their waste properly. This is going to be handled. In fact, this issue was in court. The people of Gunjur, the youth of Gunjur were taken to court for more than a year, dragging them to court. Here and there, nothing was done because they were advocating for proper management, proper processing. So this is going to be one of the issues.
Do you have people of Congo South working there in the golden leaf industry?
Yes, you have a lot of youths be employed. You go to Katong, more than 50% of the employees are from Katong. Gunjur, the same thing.
So your concern is how they manage the waste.
Management.
That is your concern?
I am not anti-development. Management is key.
How do we tend to tackle that issue?
I'm going to make sure the issue is going to be tackled because I'm going to have a village, a district Bantaba. This is
District Bantaba in your constituency?
In the constituency, which has never been instituted.
Oh, have you ever contested before?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Yeah.
When elected into Parliament, how do you intend to represent your constituency?
I am going to speak whatever they told me. I'm not going to speak my mind. I'm not going to tell what I feel like saying.
I'm not cutting you short. Do you mean that when an argument is brought to the Parliament, you go back to your people for their consideration before accepting anything that is brought in Parliament?
Yeah, thank you very much. In fact, I'm not going to argue. A bill is going to be passed to me. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to carry this bill to this district constituency Bantaba with the experts that are instituted, with the alcalos, the priests, the imams seated, and then submit. I'm going to be the listener. I'm going to be a listener and then carrier of this message to the National Assembly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sanyang, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
I have What is your plan? Do you have any plan to come up with an industry or skill center for the youths because your people are working there?
May God forbid. I'm not going to be, in fact, pray for them to be removed. Where are the youths going to be employed? We are talking of Bagui. If Golden Lead is removed, what will happen? We are going to have Bagui. I'm not praying for that. But in case if they are moved, well, I can't tell. I'm not saying that they are going to be removed. But proper.
I'm saying the possibility.
The possibility.
Yeah.
Well, if elected as an MP, because I'm not MP yet, but if elected, I'm going to make sure proper regulation is in place in the Ministry of Youth and Sports.
Ministry of Youth
and Sports
to make sure
to tackle that youth
unemployment
that were forced to retire or whatsoever, like what happened at Dulburu, at Canifing, when that beverage factory was shut down. What happened to the youth?
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Malang.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
write your name, you sign and give it.
confirmation will come at the end of the process. That is, from here, your documents will be included. Anybody's from if you have any objection, you will bring the objections up, and we will notify you. You will have to come and clarify the issues there. If there is none, and also with the verification of your nominees, which will be ongoing. If everything goes according to what's required, we will call you to give you an acceptance of your nomination. From that point in time, you will not be candidate. We're giving you a receipt for the 5,000 that you have resolved. Keep it properly. In the event you have to come back for your money, you need to bring us this receipt. You need to find it back. I wish you all the best. Congratulations. We now have the press.
Mariam.
They are intact as expected. I have no iota of doubt that they will be accepted because I have the bargains and the support of my people, no matter the circumstance. But then, before we go further, we are saddened by the accident that happened to our people some time back from Foni to Combo. They had a very serious accident, a fatal accident, which definitely affected my people, and we lost about 12 people in the accident, which was very saddening. And I want us to maintain a 1 or 30-second silence and pray for the deceased so that they rest in perfect peace, or Allah reward them Jannatul Firdaus. Please, I urge you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Accept our condolence.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now we can move on. Mr. Ba, why are you badging? Why are you contesting as an independent candidate rather than under a party?
I am independent because I am independent in my mind and in my thinking. And independent in all the senses, you understand? So we need an independent candidate to bring the people together, to unite our people. So we don't need a party to unite the people.
So you think that as an independent, you will better represent your people than vying under a party ticket?
To perfection. I'll represent my people to perfection. Because in it, I'll not be controlled by any political party and their affiliation.
Mr. Baji, I can take it as your first priority is to unite your people, not so. What are some of your plans that you want to, implement when you are elected into that office?
One of those plans are to make good laws. You understand? The occupation, Senegal occupying the Gambia, I want it to be removed. You understand? So these are essential aspects of it. My people have been suffering time and again. They have been seeing gunshots in our area, in Fonis, and these constant gunshots in our area have affected us time and again. This we cannot tell you how it have devastated our people. The condition we're living in is not definitely helping us at all. And I don't think it will ever help us. Are you all hungry for me? The mindset and what?
The strategies and the mindset for you.
Is your question correct?
I mean,
Frame it properly.
when you look young and then when elected to office, like you will be among the youngest.
Yes.
Can you please describe and tell us with examples the mindset and the strategies like to be in the national assembly, to be a member of the national assembly?
Are you listening?
Of
Okay.
And the strategy,
The-
concept that you have, the possibilities that you possess, like to represent your constituency in the National Assembly.
The possibilities. I don't understand your question.
Can you go?
Can someone
Time
help
is
her,
going.
him? Yeah. Of a representative. One of the responsibilities is lawmaking, you understand? And to advocate betterment for your people. That's the bottom line. And to make good laws that will govern us properly. Like you are seeing Gambia in this country, Senegal occupying the rivers, you understand? You've seen price inflation all over. And is it that we have no solution over these realities? It is time for the young people to take up the challenge and make a difference. To tackle those issues is critical thinking, analyzing and telling the people that it is national interest that matters, no matter the circumstance.
Finally, Mr. Baji, what do you have for the Gambians?
Finally, what I have for the Gambia is like, my people, I wanted the entire nation to feel how we felt when we had this accident, specifying the accident that occurred. Because last Friday, I can tell you, if you were at Brikama Hospital, you will have seen the desperation, the devastation that my people were feeling, you understand, including myself. Young teacher died, you understand. And the other guy just went for the naming ceremony. On his way back, he also died before reaching the combos. So definitely it was sudden. We have to take 7 people to bury them at one place. Such was the occurrence of the day. And it was very, very sad. So I want to create an avenue wherein we will have charity foundation so that we can support all our people, whether I win elections or not, so that we support them morally, spiritually, physically, in all forms, because they need our moral support as of now. And I am calling on all the donors, whoever can help us, to support us with finance, and we will make sure that we create this foundation for our people. Because you can see their condition. As I speak to you now, I'm emotionally moved, indeed. Call me honorable. I am already an elected member, inshallah. I have no doubt. I am already honorable. Yes. I am not a loser, sister, in all the senses. Look at how brilliant I am in my face and appearance, how I answer to your questions. Why? Because my people are choosing me. Yes, my answer may not be best. Among all of them, I am the youngest. Yes.
Yeah, time.
I possess the qualities as I'm speaking to you now, because I was able to rectify 1 or 2 journalists who were trying to rectify. Okay.
Time.
Okay, move on.
Time, they are indicating.
Right.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's start with your documents. Can I have your ID, please?
Bring your documents. Let me sort them out.
Give them all. Anyone, not just a national document, please.
Any other document? All these are nominees. Nomination forms. No, those are your future ones. So I took them out.
Which other document?
The nomination forms.
Yes, it's in the envelope.
This one is only nominees.
Yes. These are nominees.
The,
No, it's not this one. What you can do? Then you have all the.
okay. All the columns are clear.
Cash deposit, please.
Cash deposit. 5,000.
No, it's nominee signature.
They're all in there.
Asset declaration.
It's in.
Income tax clearance.
Yes, it's in.
Are you currently working?
No.
You're not working. Code of ethics, continue.
So, this code of company ethics, you have a form, you have a copy in your file.
Yes, I do.
And I know, I'm sure you went through.
Yes, indeed.
So sign your name under, write your name, you sign under, date for us. There, of course, there is.
Okay, this one.
This is okay. Only that you need to take this thing out under this one.
Okay.
This will be completely out. Another picture with this.
Okay. Thank you.
And for the symbol too, it should have the same size as of
As
this.
this one, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
With the same
I'll
write-ups.
work
Huh?
on it. And I should return it then.
Yes, you should bring them. In fact, you're supposed to come here on the 14th.
Okay.
That
I'll
is
bring
for
them.
campaign reconciliation. That is when you will be bringing this itinerary along,
all right.
if you are coming.
Thank you.
So in that, if you have the complete photos, you can bring them along.
I will indeed.
Yeah.
Now, and in printing the symbols, avoid any color that belongs to any
Any other
political
party.
party.
All right.
Avoid all colors that belong to political parties. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Just make it clean and without. Now, for the campaign itinerary, you need to fill that. Okay?
All right.
Date, place, time in, time out,
Okay.
the routes you're taking
Okay.
to the place you're going to.
Okay.
And then the comment.
Okay.
What are you going to do there?
Okay.
Is it a meeting, a rally, or whatever you're going to do there, or is it a night stop?
Okay.
You indicate everything.
Okay.
You need to know everything about that.
Okay.
So you need to bring that on or before the 13th.
For the top 10.
Yeah, before the 13th, because on the 14th you need to come back with your campaign manager also, so that together with all the other candidates in the same constituency, you'll do the reconciliation, so that you wouldn't clash in any place.
Thank you.
Okay?
All right.
and fill and sign and date for me those two.
I should put the date
Yes,
on
date,
that.
yes. Yeah, just give us one. Yeah, that's
This one is okay. So now I don't have to do another photo.
no,
This is okay.
no, this is
All right. Only the symbol.
just a symbol.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Ba, having gone through your papers, we are pleased to inform you that we are satisfied with your compliance with the requirements as listed. That's why we gave you these documents to sign, showing us exactly what you submitted and what you received. So you will have a copy, we will have a copy. Okay. So that's our reference. Now, if you look underneath, you will see this sample to be corrected. That means it's not yet approved. That's why we wrote there to be corrected. Okay. And the picture, we did that, but we've cancelled that off. Okay. We'll also give you a receipt of the money that you deposited, so that when you're coming back for your money, you must bring this receipt for us. We need to have it in our file. Okay. And finally, we're giving you a receipt of your nomination, meaning that we've received your documents as a start to the process. Next, we'll place your documents outside for anybody to come and check. If they have any objection against you, we will call you and notify you. Okay, and then you'll need to come back to clear whatever doubts there are. Okay. Your list of nominees will also be sent in for verification. You need 300 valid voters. In the event is short, we will call you and let you know. Then you have Saturday and Sunday to bring in whatever is missing. Okay? But when you do that, if the needs be to do that, please, when you go back, ask the person first whether they have not already nominated somebody. Because then you'll have only Saturday and Sunday. If by Sunday you cannot have the complete list of 300, that means we will cancel. Okay? So always ask the person whether they've not nominated somebody before you. Okay? So thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Yeah?
Yeah, for this one, I think it's a it's a code of campaign ethics. That is rules and regulations governing the campaign period. You want a peaceful campaign, so you have to make sure you abide by these rules and regulations, so as to have a peaceful campaign.
Yes. Thank you very much. That's all. Okay. All the best. Okay.
Sa face map bi mën nga ko pour ñu mën la recognize. Are you set, huh? If you, yeah.
So that you can speak loud, people can hear you. Okay, Mr. Ba. Finally, you are here. You submitted your credentials as an independent ticket. independent candidate. Yeah, tell us something about your nomination before we go into detail.
Thank you very much. I'm thanking the journalists and my delegation and the people of my constituency. This National Assembly is about nation building. So that's why we need good people to sit and make our laws. That's what motivated me.
Have you submitted all the required documents?
Indeed, I've submitted more than enough. I've got more than 400 nominees, so I'm comfortable.
All right. What are some of your plans that you already have for your people?
I just lamented that the National Assembly is where people make their laws, where the constituency is being represented, and issues about this country is being discussed. So I think I am the rightful person to go there, because in terms of the National Assembly, we need to focus. We need focused people. We need people who have the knowledge, who can at least sit in that assembly and discuss, make our laws that benefit and direct the policy of this country.
Yeah, I mean to say the plans you have
for my people,
for your constituency. Yeah,
of course,
when you
my
happen to
plans,
take the office.
I told them one time that almost all the time there is a big disconnect between the National Assembly member and the electorates down home. So my plan is to bridge that. The way I would do it is, I have 2 wards in my constituency. I'm going to have a bantaba, a replicate of the National Assembly in these 2 wards. And we'll meet maybe every 3 months, every quarterly. And we will do our discussion, at least so that they can give me a feedback. Because I am not going to say my words at the National Assembly. I want to represent them, so I have to get their views down there, their concerns. This is the way I want to go.
Yeah, can somebody else?
How are you going to make sure that the influence decision in the National Assembly until development reaches your president?
You see, if you understand governance, the National Assembly directs, because all government budgets have been discussed there and vetted. You understand? That's the place we scrutinize, see the right budget for the right projects. A lot of influx of projects are coming here. When they die with everything. So we have to, at the National Assembly, if I go there, I'll make sure that will change our influence and mobilize at least some young National Assembly members, so that at least we can redirect that situation to impact development in our constituencies.
Why are you contesting as an independent rather than Is it that you don't have confidence in parties?
No, that's not the thing. Actually, I belong to a party, and that party is not allowing us to represent the party because of certain arrangements they made with their alliance. So actually, I feel that I have the support and I have the people, and also we need the right person in the right place. So in that light, the people of Wanyijaro feels that I can represent them better, and I have to answer to that call.
Okay. Finally, what do you have for the Gambians at large? Finally,
I'm advising everyone, politics is a seasonal thing. We have this time, and let all unite as Gambians and elect the rightful people into the right places, so that at least in a peaceful manner as well. We are Gambia. We will not allow ourselves to be divided by politicians or politics itself, because we are family. So we have to reunite and go through this process in a peaceful manner. And at the end of the day, we support whoever emerges as the winner.
Before leaving, can you tell us what makes you unique to stand for your constituency? What makes you unique to stand for your constituency?
Yes, I'm not bragging, but when it comes to community participation, in my constituency, I'm more known, and I participate more in politics and other issues in my constituency. And also, I've taken a lot of projects down there. Like we have a borehole which is funded by one project. It's about 2.8 million. And I lobbied that, and I also brought in some milling machines, countless.
Are you ready to stick to your promises? Because we have seen many people when they are in charge of a position, they will give you all types of promises, but at the end they will not fulfill even one of them.
Yeah, I have no promise yet. I've said I'm going to represent my people well. That is not a promise. That is duty that I'm going to fulfill.
Every 2 months or 3 months?
Yes, that's my duty because I don't have to go and speak my mind at the National Assembly. I have to speak the mind of the people I represent. That's what I said.
Out of the several people, several aspirant candidates with you in your constituency, do you expect to win?
Yes, I'm the favorite. In fact, I'm just...
We have a lot of favorites in you. We have a lot of favorites in your constituency.
Yeah, the time will tell.
The time will tell?
Time will tell.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right.
Sit. Give him all. Give me shot. These are rules and regulations governing. The photo on the symbol is scroll down. That's the symbol.
Navy blue. That belongs to a political party. Navy blue. Avoid. Come again. Remove the color and write it in black. We will let you know. Okay? Then we'll call.
Oh, sorry, hey, that's the cast.
Check the.
I have it in my phone, if that's okay.
Yeah, let me see.
So.
National ID.
Here, come down.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You can see? Yeah, I can see it here.
Okay. Walker, FM Kul. Yes.
Nominees.
Nominees, yes.
Sworn declaration.
Yes.
In contact.
Yes.
Leave up. Okay.
FM.
So, Kuli, I think you must have found this thing in your documents. Yeah, these are the rules and regulations guiding the campaign. So we want you to sign, write your name, sign and date for us, please. Eight, yeah.
Mr. Kuli, for this one you need to take it back and fill it in. Okay? Yeah, you have to fill it. Bring it on or before the 13th. Okay, before the 13th. Yeah, before the 13th. Because on the 14th you have to come back with your campaign manager or whatever, so that together we look at all the candidates' itineraries from the same constituency to reconcile them so that you'll not clash in any area. Okay? Now, fill in all the details. The date, the place, the time in, time out, the route to be taken, what route you are taking to go to that place, and then the comment. Is it a meeting, a rally, is it a lunch break, is it a prayer break, or is it a night stop? You need to indicate it. Complete it. Yes. Okay.
On or before the
13th, yes.
Let me have my pen.
Can we have the sample of your picture and the symbol? You did not.
You didn't bring
Okay.
them.
It's not that
But
you
you've
don't
sent-
have to bring it today.
Okay.
No, it's no. You can take his WhatsApp after. And
No,
send
he has
it.
even sent it to me. It's here.
Or he sent it to you.
It's here.
Okay. Then once approval is given, then we will notify you that it's approved. If it's not approved, we will tell you to change whatever needs to be changed.
Okay, sir.
Because it shouldn't bear the color of any political party. Okay. Neither should it be the symbol of any existing political party. Okay? Oh, okay, that's it.
That's it here. That's the symbol and that's the photo. That's the photo and the symbol is scroll. That's the symbol.
Navy blue.
That belongs to a political party.
Navy blue.
Avoid. Come again. Remove the color and write it in black.
That's okay.
Avoid.
So once I do that, I'll be okay. Then that's right. That's right. Blue color. No, it's not. That should be the white color. Then we will write it in black. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Bubakar, huh?
Bubakar, yes.
Can you please sign and date these two for me, please? Yeah. Underneath, yes.
No,
Sign and then put the date.
signature where? I think
On the
on this door. I'll put the date anywhere.
The other one, so.
Is the quality spelling? Is it C or K?
C.
C or L. Okay. Mr. Koli, having gone through your documents, we are pleased to inform you that you've submitted all the documents that are legally required to start this process. Okay. From here, your documents will be placed on the table for the public to come and see. If there is any objection against you, we will notify you. Then you will come and defend yourself. Okay? And then the list of nominees will also be sent inside for verification. To make sure that you have 300 valid voters on those documents. If it's less, we will notify you. Okay? Now, in the event, I'm not saying it will, in the event it's less, when you go back to correct it, make sure you ask them whether they've not already nominated somebody else. Because you'll have only 2 days for corrections. Saturday and Sunday. Those are the only 2 days for correction. So when you go to correct, make sure that you ask them whether they've checked.
So what's the advantage of having more than the requirement?
That's perfect. Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Well, I mean, at times we see people who have more than the number, but when we come to verify, we discover 1 or 2 things. Either it's improperly filled, or the candidate may have nominated somebody that came before you. Yes. So that's the risk. So it's always good to have more than enough.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. We will issue you with this form, which you've signed and have signed. You'll have a copy. We'll have a copy.
Okay.
That's a list of everything that you submitted to us. That's our reference. Okay. We'll also issue you with a receipt of your nomination to say you've submitted and we've received it. We cannot for now give you an acceptance until the whole process is completed. Okay? The last one is the receipt for your money.
Thank you.
Please keep it properly.
Thank you.
When you come back for your money, you need to submit it. Make sure you bring this back.
Will I come back for my money?
Yes, when you come back for your money.
Okay.
Until now, it's your money.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
It's noted.
But there's a circumstance under which it becomes ours.
I know, right? All right.
Okay, thank you.
So, Mr. Koli,
Yes.
I know you must have gone through this.
Yes.
As I told you earlier, there are rules and regulations guiding the the campaign period. So you want to make sure you advise your guys to stick to the principles.
I shall do that.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay. The rest as well.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
You now have the press.
Thank you very much.
If I should.
Well, it's your choice.
Mic test. It's okay. Huh?
Yes.
It's okay.
How's it?
Mic test.
Oh, it's my namesake.
Thank you. Mic test.
Ha.
Yeah.
Hello, mic test.
Yeah. Mic
1,
test.
2.
Guys, are you set? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Colleague, for your time. Finally, you submitted your credential to the regional IEC office. Take us through your nomination, and also, let me just make a follow-up also. You are a drug law enforcement officer. Why do you quit that noble profession for politics?
I am from Combo South. I am a native of Combo South. My people have been crying for far too long and they need help. I have studied law. I am called to bar as barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of the Gambia. I deem it imperative to resign from the Drug Law Enforcement Agency to go and salvage my people. Yes.
Mr. Kuli, you have many candidates in your constituency.
Yes.
What makes you think you're the best candidate?
Because I think I am the most competent one.
How?
How? The qualifications that I have, the experience that I am exposed to, I don't think they don't have those qualifications and experience.
How do you tend to represent your constituency if elected in Parliament?
If elected, I intend to come up with policies. Aside from that, I also intend to form a committee or a foundation that I will work with. And this committee will consist of natives from each village or town in Combo South. So it's like I will not go to the National Assembly and vote yes or no. So I'll have to consult those people. So it will be more or less like, participatory development.
It means you're giving power back
To the people, exactly.
Mr. Koli.
Yes.
You are a drug law enforcement.
That's correct.
Yeah, the officer from there. Huh?
Yes.
What are some of your achievements there first?
My achievement. I've worked with the drug law enforcement for 10 solid years. That alone is an achievement. So it means that I've been serving the Gambia for 10 solid years. And rose through the ranks from NCA 1 constable to assistant superintendent. I've also been posted at various units of the Drug Law Enforcement Agency, which includes Prosecution and Legal Affairs Office, Gender and Child Welfare Unit. In fact, at some point, I was stationed as a station officer at Wasu DLEAG as an operative.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
yes,
it's important that
yes,
we know that.
Yes.
What I'm saying, can you just name one thing that you have achieved there, different from what you are saying?
Yes, I have dealt with so many cases. I'm telling you, I work with the Prosecution and Legal Affairs Office. I have dealt with more than 50 cases, I've prosecuted more than 50 accused persons.
Okay, from Combo South,
yes,
you have a lot of, a lot of conflicts there about the golden leaf industry.
Yes, very well.
What are your plans?
My plans?
Based on that.
I will go to the neck of National Environmental, Agency, and I will make sure that the environmental laws in place to be implemented. In fact, protection of our environment is on top of my agenda.
So environmental laws were not implemented?
Yes, very well. I will say that. Yes.
Mr. Collie,
yes,
you are a barrister and a solicitor.
I'm called to bar as barrister and solicitor.
Solicitor.
Very well, yes.
You are a well of knowledge in terms of law.
Very well.
Our National Assembly has been described as a toothless bulldog. What do you think if you are elected into office, the knowledge you have in law, you will implement it to the best of your ability to serve your people, what would be?
Prior to here, standing here, I was working with the Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Every drug law enforcement officer will tell you who Boubacar FM Koli is.
What sort of impact your that knowledge in law will have in our National Assembly to better serve your people? Because our National Assembly has been described as a toothless bulldog.
National Assembly is a law enacting body. So I study in law. If the law is the Quran, I will tell you I have studied it from Bakara to Nas. So you don't expect me to go to the National Assembly and fail to contribute meaningfully to the development.
And why are you contesting as an independent rather than via on a party ticket? What really motivates you to do that?
You see, I am not seeing any party. Let me make this very clear. I am not seeing any party. All I am seeing is the Gambia. I want to unify the entire Gambia. I think Gambia is bigger than any political party. Okay, I don't want to, name names, but recently we've seen that the National Assembly, they are more into party politics than the interests of our country. You understand? Look at the draft constitution, for instance. To me, the draft constitution wasn't a bad constitution, but every parliamentarian, more or less, every parliamentarian at that place were, focusing on the interests of their party. Let us not look at the interests of the party, but the interests of the Gambia.
You touch on the draft constitution and
Yes.
it's still pending.
Yes.
Do you think that if you are elected,
Yes.
you will be able to push that draft constitution?
Very well. It's like the young people that I am seeing vying to become member of parliament. If I am there with them, believe me, we will. How are we going to do it? We're going to, remove those that we do not agree on and then push it forward. Government has spent a lot of money on it, millions of dollars. We should not allow it to go in vain just like that. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I'm grateful. Yes.
And tell us how you executing that will impact the lives of the people in Combo South, including myself.
Come again. May you repeat that again, please?
Dragging of the law,
Yes.
having a law background.
Yes.
From section 100 to section 2 of the Constitution of the Gambia,
Mhm.
the 1997 Constitution,
Mhm.
the functions of National Assembly are stipulated there,
Mhm.
and they are categorized into 4.
Mhm.
Give us those 4 and tell us how you executing one of them will impact the lives of people in Combo South, including myself.
Okay. Okay. You look at our environmental laws, for instance.
Because functions of National Assembly.
Yes. Yes.
Functions of the National Assembly,
Mhm.
as per section 100, 101 and 102 of the 1997 Constitution, not the environmental laws which are acts. That's what I want to remember. You
Yes.
are bragging of having a law background. You should be able to tell us the 4 functions of the National Assembly as per the Constitution.
You see, my brother, I am not here. I'm here to answer questions, but I am not here for you to test my academic intelligence. Yes.
All right.
I have you now. One more. One of it is oversight. It's an oversight function. That's one. 2, you have the legislative or lawmaking. The third one is called representation, and the fourth one is called resource allocation. So you, in your oversight function, how would you impact the lives of people in Congo South?
How will I impact the lives of people in Combo South? Let them just vote for me in the parliament, and they will see.
You have an opportunity. I am one of them.
Yes.
If you are able to convince me, you have my vote.
Well, that's up. That's up to you, my brother. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Coxon.
Wait. We have a question.
I haven't seen you look very young and then seeing other young people out there dragging behind you. What sort of plan do you have for your fellow youth out there? Some of them might be your enemy, and also we've seen women clapping and running behind you. And what you've said here is about you being a drug law enforcement and you being a Treasurer General. But what plan do you have for your fellow youth out there, and also for the women who are running behind you?
Okay. If you look at the budget allocated to the youths, believe me, it is not sufficient in my view. So if I make it to the parliament, I'll make sure that there is, enough budget for youth and also for women. Okay. You also look at Combo South. Combo South is like heaven. It is one of the most richest constituencies in the country. We are blessed with sun. We are blessed with, marine resources. And there are many youth who gain employment as a result of, the marine resources or the sea at Combo South. So if our environmental laws are implemented or enforced, believe me, there will be opportunity for more, there will be more job opportunities and more employment for the youths.
Okay, have you seen the women at Combo South?
Mhm.
And then, what challenges have you seen that difficulties that they are encountering at Combo South that you think if you are going into office,
Mhm.
you are going to make sure that they don't encounter those obstacles?
Recently, the women at Gunjur, it's like they were asked to leave their gardens. And we all know some of those gardens are mainly their source of income. They were asked to leave that garden for mining. So I will make sure that, bigger gardens are created for women to, to fetch for their economic benefits. Yes.
And finally, what message do you have for your people of Combo South and Gambia by extension?
Yes, the message I have for my people of Combo South, please forget about party politics. Vote based on competence. And for journalists too, do not have a hidden agenda. Sorry. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Yeah. Can we have silent prayer, please?
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وسلم آمين.
Good morning.
Morning,
You're
gentlemen.
welcome.
Thank you.
Can I have your national documents, please? ID card, passport, voter's card, any? No, it's okay. It's okay. One is okay.
Here. Let me have
You have your forms? Yes,
Exactly.
all of it. Yeah.
Just bring the file here. Bring the file here. What are the other forms? These are only nominees.
Yes.
No,
One by
other forms. No, give them all.
No, I separated them. They are
Okay.
mixed up with my original, so I just separate them.
No, just give me. Let me help you to sort them out. Quick. Probably no. Okay. This is not a requirement. And these are not requirements. These are your school documents. You have the original? Where is the original?
Original.
no, that's not necessary.
Where is the envelope again? That's the original.
Yes. There are two more envelopes underneath.
No. That's the original. Here.
Cash deposit, please. The cash deposit. Get the nominees.
The nominees are here. But it's still not completed, Mr. Wa. You Clarence, how to income tax. That one is here. Your asset declaration form. Where is it? No. This is 5,000, right? No, it's more than that. It's more, okay. Count 5,000. Can you come and help, please?
It's okay. Let me
Count 5,000. We give you two. Okay. Are you working?
No, I'm not working.
You are not working. Okay. That's enough.
It's 5,000?
5,000, yes.
No, let him confirm. What happened?
The code of conduct.
Mr. Wa, you've been given this form.
Right.
It's part of your nomination package.
Right.
It's a code of conduct guiding rules and regulations guiding the campaign.
Right.
Now, these are our copies. We want you to write your name. You date it and you sign it for us, please. Write your name, you date it and sign it for us. You have pen?
Yes.
That's pen here, okay. Independent. Do you have any sign of your sample of your photo and the symbol? Sample of your photo and the symbol. Do you have any?
People that are going to challenge this status quo. Sample of a photo that will be related to
drums.
Drums, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. No, I have the big one.
No, this one is fine.
This can do. Okay, that's fine.
This is for you.
We're pulling.
Yeah, it's fine. Only that the color should not be in. It should be a white background because you are independent. We'll give you a color. Then the vote should not be there. It should be an ordinary view, your name and your independent.
White background, right?
Exactly.
They wrote it down.
Everything else.
And all these other write-offs should not be in.
Okay.
So they are all
My name, white background.
finished.
Independent.
Underneath, yeah.
We are electing the
Symbol.
And what is the symbol? Why is the sample of your symbol?
I will provide it.
You'll provide it. Okay, I'll give you my WhatsApp number. You can send it so that I can verify for you before you print them. 6495. Yes. 891. Yes. Forever.
Oh, I think I will spoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you please sign these two documents for me? Yeah, sign and date.
Start filling the form.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Independent, right?
Yes. Yeah. So open and transparent, that's why. That is why it's independent electoral. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning again, and welcome. We've gone through your documents submitted to us, and we are pleased to state that you fulfill all the legal requirements to allow you to go to the next stage of the process, not the elections yet, but the process. Yes, and from here, your documents will be placed outside on the table for people to come and check. If there is any objection against you, we will let you know. Okay? And you will have to come and answer to any queries if there are any. Okay? During that process also, your list of nominees will be verified. Now, if you require 300, we wouldn't bother you. But if you fall less than the required number, we will tell you. And you still have Saturday and Sunday to bring in extras that you have to make sure you're up to 300. Okay? So the list we're giving you is a list of exactly all that you submitted. You will have a copy, we have a copy. And that's, for us, that's our reference, okay? So we don't want anybody saying, well, we submitted this, and yeah, it wasn't submitted. So everything that you submitted is listed and is marked. Say, for example, your sample symbol. We've not yet seen it. So it's written there, not available, okay? So that in the event we have it, and we confirm it, then it will go through your files, okay? The next document is a receipt. Like I said, it's a process. Okay? To say we've received it. You came in, you submitted, we received it. Okay? Meaning you're not rejected. Okay. It's received. So we'll give you that receipt. Once you've completed the whole process, then we'll give you an acceptance. We will call you and we give you an acceptance, and then you are a candidate. You are a candidate. We also give you a receipt of the money that you deposited. It's still yours. So you need to keep this receipt to come back to collect your money in the event you withdraw or go into elections, you win or you lose and you have the percentage that is required, then we'll give you back your money. If you don't have the required percentage, We'll say thank you to you.
Thank you.
Now, okay. Now, your itinerary, we need to get latest the 13th. Latest the 13th.
Okay.
Because on the 14th, you need to come with your campaign manager.
Right.
We'll sit with all the candidates in the same constituency.
Okay.
And we reconcile your itinerary to make sure that during the campaign there is no clash. You're not meeting in any place.
No problem.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. So in the meantime, what I can understand is like my symbol, right?
Yeah.
And the photo. My photo. No, that is it. My symbol and the photo.
Yeah, you need
but
to clean it
this
up.
one will not accompany with anything.
Yes.
Completely white background, no writing, no vote, no campaign or whatever.
Exactly.
My name, independent.
Exactly. I know you must be okay with this document. It's the principles guiding the campaign. You know, for us, we are advocating for peaceful elections, but it starts from campaign. And you've appended your signature already on it, so you have to make sure you don't violate the regulations. If you do so, you know what it means. So you have to stick to the regulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Ba.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
and
thank
all
you,
the
thank
best.
you, thank you, thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Ba.
All right,
Thank you so much.
That's for you.
I have the press. I am media friendly. Let them come. Hey!
I just said something.
Media friendly.
Sorry?
Me and you belong to the same media.
Yeah.
Come.
No, this way.
Wait. My mobile first. My mobile.
Are you guys set? Sorry.
Guys, are you set? Thank you, Mr. Ba.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah,
My own
you have
friends.
submitted your credentials.
Very well.
Do you have to share with us with regards to your nomination?
Okay, I am very much overwhelmed. I say, Auzubillahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I thank each and every one of you here, but my thanks and praises go back to my original place where I belong to, my constituency, which is Fonyi Jarol, that I am going to represent at the National Assembly come 2022. Yes, so I can inform my electorate and also the Gambia at large that a new dawn of system have emerged in the Gambian politics, and nobody should be left behind, because I can see a lot of people participating in today's politics are people that are belonging to the young generation, and we have 65% of our population which is representing the young population. So definitely we have to move forward and move the Gambia forward to better the Gambia and move forward as a nation.
As you rightly said, you said a lot of people are vying for this position in your constituency.
Right.
What makes you think that you're the best candidate for your constituency?
One, I am a universal person because I am Fula, I am Mandinka, I am Jola. I have all these connections right into my system. So I feel I'm the best candidate to represent the people of Fonyi Jarol.
I think you still didn't answer my question.
Come again.
If you're elected, what type of representative will you be at the parliament?
I will be a representative of 100%. I will be there to represent my people and the Gambia at large. Because I know my people, I live with them, and I feel what they are going through. And there's a lot of things that we are engaged in right now. Representing them at the National Assembly will definitely boost their morals high for a proper representation.
Mamadou Ba, what are your plans for the people of Fonyi Jarol?
Principally, number one, Fonyi Jarol, as we are talking today, obviously we went through a lot of things. Like politically, I want to bring everybody on board because my slogan is a caravan, a moving caravan. That caravan is not excluded to anybody. It involves all the tribes and the young and the old that are living in Fonyi Jarol. So, in essence, I have a big package of development orientation, development message, cooperation, and social responsibility, especially for the young generations.
Can you be specific to point them out?
Okay, number one, the youths, considering where I come from, the Fonyi Jarol, where I come from, the proximity between Fonyi Jarol and the Greater Banjul area, It's just 1 hour, 30 minutes drive. We want to go back home and do something better. And in doing that, you have to capacitize the youth. In capacitizing them, you need to train them, you need to open them, and you need to touch base with the relevant authorities that are responsible for the betterment of the youth.
From the clearing agents to politics, tell me what motivated you to be a politician. And also, if you are elected to represent your people, what would be your first priority if you are elected in the office?
Thank you so much. My clearing agent does not have anything to do with my representation at the National Assembly. Because the National Assembly representation is a call for national duty. My job as a clearing agent, that is my personal. Now what I'm trying to put in place here is, my first target is to make sure I have a caravan, involve all the youths, go around, make sure I bring them all together, formulate kind of think tanks, because for general you have a lot of intellectuals with divergent views and opinions. Bring all those people on board, diagnose what are the problems of Fonyi, what do we need, and the way forward.
And it has been a fragile region during this region.
Say it again?
A fragile region under this region. Do you think if you are elected, you will be able to maintain peace?
This is why I go in independence, because I am Mandinka, I am Fula, I am Jola, all these people were affected. Me being the candidate for Fonyi, if elected, I will bring everybody on board because I have it with the people. So I think I'm the best candidate for this job.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Previous experiences. Okay, I'm into social mobilization, like, my village, my constituency, whatever activity is there. If not, I'm number one, then I'm number two. I'm never behind. And everybody knows that about me. So me being at the forefront as a National Assembly will also better me to bring everybody on board, because they would say, oh, this guy, he does that project, he's part of that, he's associated to that. That alone will motivate people to come on board.
And finally, on my side, what is your final message to the people of Fonyi and the Gambia by extension as far as this election is concerned?
My final message is to say, let us give justice to the election. Let us give merit and the cap to who it fits. That is my final message. Let us respect the ethics of the election and respect the constitution of this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Home Digital FM der Sara Brikama. Kala mo ganduda ada wada business ayeyat wala ka sodallo yetto Home Digital FM min balla on njeyon business aji mundi minen on dañani ko wayno radio talk show ngaron Home Digital FM njodo don njewdi don e yimbe be kala non ono business aji mundi jaadi so njidi advertisement minen onin badana e kala ko ganduda don jidi halan jamaa o den gande ko media o jogi fof den ar Home Digital FM kala na client be mabe hodo gonda hono be badata ha be baama yotto through Home Digital FM continue business aji mundi min jeena ondi e ko yaabi saydi hebde ko laabi wodo call S7343125 wala 2005770 6201413 7668394 Home Digital FM njotto de don business aji mon din jaha yeso